Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the top 10 racing games for phones. Let's get started. Street Drag 2 is a driving game where you participate in all kinds of street races, designed to push your cars to the limit. As in the first installment of this series, you'll have to put the pedal to the metal if you want to reach the finish line before your opponents. Street Drag 2 has various game modes, including racing, tournaments, and plenty of other competitions held on the street. The controls are the same for every race, no matter the game mode. Specifically, you'll accelerate as the needle approaches the indicated area, at which point you'll need to change gears at the right moment to make the most of your speed. This way, you can zoom past your opponents and cross the finish line in first place. There's also a nitro button you can use for extra speed at crucial moments. OWRC, Open World Racing Cars, is a driving game in which you climb into spectacular large-capacity cars to take full advantage of the mechanical potential of each vehicle. Whether free roaming or racing, you'll feel the speed in your hands as you drive each car throughout each game. In OWRC, you can adapt the game's graphic resolution based on your smartphone's power. This customization will allow you to run the game on any mid-range or high-end Android device. Once you enter the main menu, you are ready to choose one of the two main modes. The free roam mode allows you to improvise each route, while the races will uncover your most competitive side. CarX Rally is a racing rally game where you get behind the wheel of powerful cars to race around intense, natural racetracks. Take each vehicle to the max to beat the other drivers and fight for better cars. You start off in CarX Rally with only a handful of cars, but little by little you can unlock new vehicles to complete each track with. In any case, you are able to adapt the controls to the driving style you're most comfortable with. This means using directional arrows, a floating steering wheel, or using the device's gyro capabilities. To brake or accelerate, it's as simple as pushing the corresponding pedals. Race Max Pro is a driving game where you get behind the wheel of realistic cars and experience epic thrilling races. By drifting and hitting the gas to the max, your job is to race ahead of all your opponents and cross the finish line in first place. One of the key points in Race Max Pro is that this is a game full of vehicles that you can gradually unlock as you gather coins. In the workshop, you can get the cars that you like the most and also fix up the ones you already have. The Race Max Pro has a large fleet of vehicles whose mechanics you can try out in exciting races. You'll feel the thrill of driving each of these cars at breakneck speeds as you rush down the straights and take the curves of loads of natural tracks. Only by managing to gain driving experience can you make the riskiest drifts that will put you ahead of your opponents. Hyper Takedown Race. Are you ready for an unforgettable car race? Our team is working hard to offer you an exciting and fun game. In Hyper Takedown Race, you will play as a racer and destroy other vehicles in traffic. Our high-quality graphics will take you to a new level of smooth driving simulation and high-quality visual effects. You can also play the game in different modes. You can choose between the new race mode and the traffic mode. In the new race mode, you will be able to play against other players and destroy their vehicles. In traffic race mode, you will have to play against the AI. You will be able to choose between a race car and a vehicle. Wreckfest is a delirious racing game where destruction, chaos, and fun combine to create a unique experience. You will compete against other players on maps designed to cause the most damage to your vehicle, and your goal will be either to reach the finish line first despite everything or to be the last survivor in pitched battles. Wreckfest features several game modes to get the most out of the driving experience. A multiplayer racing mode allows you to compete against other players and even your friends. In it, you will have to go to the limit and destroy your opponents if you want to be the first. The main theme of Wreckfest is to kill opponents, so there is a challenge mode in which you can use harvesters, school buses, and even lawnmowers as vehicles. In addition, if you want to unlock content and make a name for yourself in Wreckfest, you will be able to compete in career mode. Ace Racer is a new car game developed by NetEase in which you participate in a racing festival, like the one in the Forza Horizon saga. In this sci-fi futuristic setting, you will try to make the most of every car as you travel the tracks through the city. The graphics of Ace Racer are so good that you will be amazed from the very beginning. It's such a well-designed game that you will wonder if you're playing it on your smartphone or PC. First, set up your driver. Then go to the festival and complete the missions. Ace Racer includes many vehicles that you can unlock during the game. all designed with amazing attention to detail to further immerse you in the upcoming races. The controls are perfectly adapted to smartphones. Just tap on the arrows to change direction, or on the pedals to adjust your speed. Racing Master is a driving game developed by NetEase and Codemasters that promises you a truly immersive experience behind the wheel of numerous vehicles. To sum it up, this title has licensed vehicles from over 100 renowned manufacturers, like Ferrari, Porsche, Aston Martin, or Lamborghini. Another feature of Racing Master worth mentioning is that you can play against your friends on multiplayer racetracks. You can compete in different competitions, where you'll need to beat the clock to get the best time for each lap. Like this, you can collect trophies while upgrading your cars with decorative features that you get along the way. The control system is pretty intuitive, and it only takes a few matches for you to start tearing up the track with your race cars. Gear Club is a 3D racing game that puts you behind the wheel of different cars, many of them real models like the Mercedes-AMG C63S and AMG GTS, the Ford Mustang, or the Lotus Elise 220 Cup. Between races you can upgrade your garage. Not only can you buy vehicles and tune up the ones you've already got there, you can also buy expansions for your garage. After a few rounds you can create a proper performance shop, where you kit out all your cars. Another cool thing about Gear Club is that you can compete either against the AI in one-player races, or against your friends online. In the online races, you have to try to get the best time so your friends can try to beat it. Static Shift Racing. Drive out of your garage at last to experience a real taste of life and fulfill your dreams by dominating your rivals on the tracks during high-speed races. Explore every area where wide highways are present, learn how to drift and drive through muddy areas, earn well-deserved awards in all types of races, proving professional driving to all present opponents from around the world. Put a special suspension on your car, paint it in an interesting color, modify the car with rims, bumpers, spoilers, hoods, and dodgers.